Everybody put 3 fingers in the air. The sky's falling, the wind is calling, stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.
We are back, boys and girls.
Let's go. Got a nice little intro song right there. Love to hear it. Shout out to people collabing. High Power and Devil in a New Dress. We love it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Cholo Tears Podcast, episode 5. I'm your host, RJ. And to my side, I'd never know which one. We got my buddy Anthony right here, my co-host.
Yes, sir.
We're here ready to talk some ball. We got Lakers news with the playoffs starting in a couple days. We got Dodger baseball. No Raider news. You're getting ready for the draft next week. Next week, it's going to be a real big, hard-hitting episode with the Raiders. Don't you worry, Raider fans. We are getting to y'all. But my buddy, Ant, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Had a good week. We'll get into our Dodger talk, but yeah, it was a pretty good week. Actually, I went to the Diamondbacks game on Friday. Friday. They got their ass whooped, so that was always a good thing. But yeah, man, I'm just ready to dive in. How about yourself? How you doing?
Can't complain, man. It's been a great weekend, Dodgers dropping a series again, 3 series in a row, but we'll get to that in a second. Other than that, spend time with the ladies, spend time with the fam. Good time. I was able to watch the fights on Saturday night with the boys. Can't beat that, man. Just ready to talk some ball, ready to get into it, man. What'd you say about that?
Yeah, let's do it, brother. Let's do it. Let's get it started.
Let's do it, man. Alrighty. So when we left off last episode, we left off on Friday previewing our little series against the Cubs, thinking how we big brothered them in Tokyo and stuff like that. And it was the exact opposite this time around. So, first game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto continues to show that he is a Cy Young candidate, and he is the true ace of our pitching staff. He went 6 innings, 2 hits, 7 Ks. Dude is dealing. Dude is just dealing right now. He's definitely one of the best bright spots of our pitching rotation. And the first game, not a lot of offense. It was a 3-0 win. Tommy Bonds Edman out here getting the offense done by himself. Said, you know what, y'all? I got this. And just carried the fucking team on Friday night, man. Nice little 3-0 win. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tommy Edman, just doing it for us again, man. Like it has been all year.
Yes, sir. Once again, what I have noted for Friday is, Yoshi, he shoved, like you said, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 9 Ks. That game, it was a real pitching duel because Boyd was actually having a really good game against us. Like I said, it was a pitching duel, and with that, we got a good home run up with Tommy Tanks. Everything else, not much in the game. Cubs had 2 hits, we had 6 hits. It was a pitching duel, and we won 3-0. So I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just this is what you want to see out of an ace, especially in a rotation that obviously has the potential to have 4 aces, but Glasnow is shown to have some inconsistencies since his injuries last season, and even last season he had some inconsistent starts, but definitely and then Snell getting hurt and Roki still being very green. It's really nice to see like a breath of fresh air that no matter what, we can count on Yamamoto to really hold it down and be like, you know what, he's going to give us 6 innings. He's going to really do his best. It just helps that the offense would prefer that the offense, other than a 3-run homer, be the contributor, especially when Yamamoto's pitching his ass off. A little bit of a red flag right there, but it's nothing we haven't talked about already. Nothing we haven't already raised concerns with, but it's just something where I would love to see more production throughout the lineup, especially with our top 3s, especially since this last series didn't do too well.
Yeah, because I'm looking at once we finish off the series, I'll get into more of it, but Our hitting these last 7 days, I have the stats pulled up. It was horrible. It was horrible. Other than our few guys that we come and say, Teoscar, like the repeaters, like I like to say.
Yeah, exactly.
The repeaters, which I'm glad Teoscar and also Tommy's doing it, but we need more production, man.
We do. We really do. Honestly, bottom of the lineup needs to really pick it up a little bit. Like if we're gonna be platooning Miggy Rowe and Kike and Pajes, we're gonna need a little bit more production out of that because can't be our top 3 or 4 every time. And then obviously with Conforto and Tommy Edman and Will Smith kind of holding up the middle and stuff like that, and of course Max, future White Sox Muncie.
Yes, sir.
Just need a fucking. They just need more production, more consistent production, more than anything. And then, like I said, we talked about it last week with Max Muncy, just saying like we don't need you to be a 300 guy. We just need a solid 250 with 35, and we're happy with that. But yeah, definitely want a lot more going forward. But yeah, Tommy Edman showing out, like trying to be like a co-MVP candidate right now for our team with Teoscar and Yamamoto. Man, gotta live to see it though, man.
Yes, sir. And I think at that time on Friday, that was his 6th home run, right? And I think he was tied for the league lead at that time on Friday.
At that time, yeah. At that time, it was number 5 or 6. Yeah. So he's doing his thing, man. Mm-hmm. He's doing his thing, and Tommy Edman, looking like it's just an insane trade that we got him, like from the St. Louis Cardinals, man.
The thing about Tommy,
how we would have fleeced him.
The thing about Tommy, he is a professional hitter. Like professional hitters, when you think about it, like you think of Freddie Freeman's another name where he just could, like, he is a hitter. And Tommy, that's the thing about Tommy, like, he's not known for his power, but if his power comes up, when he plays, hopefully he stays healthy the whole season, and he plays a full season, and he could probably get 20, 25 dongs, like.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and it's like, and you're a situational hitter, which, like I said, he's not always hitting for the home run, and I think from players in the past that we've had, even like that are still on this team, that has been the issue. They want to be the hero, and it's like we're down, like not in this scenario, or in this case, but in this scenario we're down 3 runs. A solo shot brings us 2 down, but we need to get base runners. We need to move, go station to station, move the what's the saying? I can't even fucking think of it. But we need to get the pot stirred, that's the thing, and Tommy could do that. Mm-hmm. We just need everybody else to buy into that as well,
100% agree, man. Could not have said it any better. Can't hit a 3-run homer with no one on.
Exactly.
Can't hit a 3-run homer with no one on, man. And that's the one thing that it feels like this is like the teams of like Dodgers past, like the 2021, 22, 23 teams where everyone's just trying so hard to go yard. When we had Cody swinging out of his ass, like trying to hit a home run like every single at bat, and it's like, dude, chill out, lace it into the outfield, just throw the hands at it, and get on, kid. You got speed, you got hitters behind you. Like, you don't need to always be the home run hitter. And yes, it's like a fatal flaw. We do have some hitters on our team where that's all they do. Muncie Pajes. It's just all they're good for, and the power's not there right now. I know Pajes has. He's had a couple. Muncie's still, as of right now, as we're recording, still no home runs for him, man. He got close on Wednesday, though. I'll give him that. He got really close on Wednesday.
Also Sunday as well, right? That was the game that
was it Sunday? Oh, no, it was Sunday. It wasn't Wednesday. Yes, there was. I knew it was a game I went to. It was Sunday. I thought it went out, and it just died right at the wall, and I was like, fuck. But
once I saw that, that was the first you're the first person that popped up in my head because we had the conversation about Muncie, and I'm like, okay, well maybe since RJ's there, he might hit a bomb for RJ, but fucking Muncie, White Sox Muncie, he did not do it.
Yeah, he didn't, man. But not much to take away. We take a 3-0 win against the Cubs. Love to see it. Just doing what we do. Complete opposite for what happened Saturday night. Saturday night was something that I'm glad I was not watching the game. I was with my buddies watching the fights. My cousin and I left for his homie's house when it was 1-0. So we're like, oh, you know what? It's chill, cool. I was like, we got time. We wanted to care about the fights. It wasn't until about 9 o'clock where I was already kind of buzzing. And I was like, let me check the score. 12-0. That's not the final, folks. The final was 16-0. Miggy Rowe's out there pitching, impersonating all our other pitchers, which I think is hilarious. Little fucking stupid. I know there's other people on Twitter that had their panties in a bunch, like, this is disrespectful to baseball. It's like, shut the fuck up. We're down 16-0. We're not wasting our arms out there for that fucking game. But
I did see a funny. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I did see a funny tweet where it said, because MLB tweeted something like, Yeah, Miggy Rose locked in, like, doing the other, like, the pitching stances, and like, damn, I wish it was locked in at the fucking plate.
Dog, for real. But okay, I'll give Miggy Rowe I'll give Miggy Rowe a break because we know he's not really known for his bat. He's known for his glove. We'll take that. We both know that. Yeah, it's probably some casual Dodger fan saying, "I wish he was known for his fucking bat." Yeah, dude, he's not known for his bat. It's okay. We'll be lucky if he gets double-digit home runs, but that's not what we're looking for more than anything. Like, if he's gonna give us solid gloves at short or at second or at third, that I'm okay with that, man. And it's okay. It's for shits and giggles for fucking like throwing him out there. And he allowed runs too. Like, so his ERA, his career ERA just fucking skyrocketed too.
Yeah.
Just insane, bro. But yeah, Roki is definitely like the bright spot of it. Actually, that's not the bright spot. There was one big highlight reel from that night. Andy Pages rubbing Matt Bush, former Dodger Matt Bush, of a grand slam, brings the crowd to his feet. Fucking electric. He's still shaky with the glove. Like, I will not trust him to hold a carton of eggs, honestly. Like, I can't, dude.
Yeah.
But Roki is indeed getting better. He is toning down the walks a little bit more. He went 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, and 2 walks. I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take it. 2 walks, definitely, and you're going 5 now. Dub. Obviously not a dub. We lose 16-0. But the bullpen just straight up got obliterated, man. Like, Kasperius, I've never seen him get hit around that much, man. I've never seen Kasperius get hit around that much. That was insane. And then obviously we bring in Miggy Rowe, and then everyone else is just the Cubs. Just hitting's contagious. As a baseball fan, we watch hitting's contagious. So once they start putting up 8 runs on Kasperius, it's kind of GG's after that. Especially since the top 3, Mookie, Freddie, and Shohei, they went 2 for 10 that night.
Yep.
They went 2 for 10. You can't win that way, man. Like, what are we doing here? Read off some stats, man, please.
Yeah, I mean, Roki's the one that's, like you said, that's the biggest one that was, he was the star out of this shit show. I felt like he pitched really good. He let that one from Bush, get away from him. That's fine. I can live with that. 1 run, 3 Ks, 2 walks. That's and like you said, 5 innings. 5 innings. He only allowed 4 hits. And I was tracking this game because I had family over visiting over here in Arizona. So I was tracking the game, and I'm like, okay, it's 1-0, and then all of a sudden, you said, like, then it's like an 8-0, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Now, other things I have noted is that the bullpen right now is just god awful. It's just horrible. Now, we are missing key guys. We're missing Kopech. We're missing Phillips. And, those are going to be the ones that will fill these, these guys like Garcia, like, even Capri-Sun, he's not going to, I don't think he'll stay up as a regular bullpen arm. It's one of a filler again. I know he's looked good at the beginning of the first couple weeks, but this one is what more I am expecting from, it's Kasperius? I call him
Kasperius. That's fine.
But yeah, it's nothing really much that's highlighting the game. Like you said, 2 for 10 from the top guys. Teoscar goes 2 for 3. Everybody, I just see a bunch of a bunch of goose eggs. So
yeah,
only 6 hits on the game.
Can't do this, man. Yeah, dude, that's fucking atrocious, man. And I think we're definitely a lot more harsh on our lineup, obviously, because we're the fans. We have a reason to do it because this is obviously not them living up to the true potential. But honestly, dude, let's give a shout out to the Cubs fucking rotation, man.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did these kids come from? Jesus.
Because,
like, I was thinking about it too. Like, we gave Boyd some shit. It was like, oh, okay, Yamamoto against Boyd. Cool, whatever. And then Ben Brown comes in and is just fucking like, oh, yeah, I'm also just a stud now. What the fuck, man? Like,
Steele goes on the DL on Friday or Thursday, so they put him out for the year, right? He's gone. Like, he's not going to be pitching this season. And then we even who's the Japanese pitcher?
Eminaga. We didn't even face him this series.
We didn't even face him this series. So it's like, to me, coming into the series, and I'm like, and I know I kept on saying it the last couple episodes, the Cubs are hot. The Cubs are hot. And we'll give them credit because now they're figuring it out. Like, they're getting their style of ball, which is funny because they were up 7-1 today, and the game against Arizona, they're up 7-1. Their bullpen's horrible. The Cubs are. And right now, I believe last time I checked was 11-10 Arizona. So
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane. Like Suarez is like the D-backs are just teeing off on him right now. It's insane. It's fucking
but
crazy. But yeah, dude, like Boyd, Brown, like they fucking shoved this series, man. It's
yeah.
insane. Gotta give it to them. I mean, honestly, like
That's the
they
thing,
fucking
though.
showed out.
That's the thing, though, RJ. Like, we have to come in expecting that because, look, just like how Mookie said the year before at Dodger Fest, this is everyone's World Series. When they play against us, they're gonna want to fucking shove. So we have to be prepared for that. These
Yes,
guys,
exactly, man.
these guys, like you're saying, like all of a sudden they're looking like they're freaking Roger Clemens and shit, and we can't get a fucking hit off them. And
It's insane.
I guarantee you, it's gonna be the Dodger effect. It's just when they play LA, they're gonna that's when their best comes out, and I don't blame them. But we have to play at our top tier level as well.
Agreed, 100%. These, it seemed like especially when we were on the road against the Nats and the Phils, we brought out the best in those teams. Like we brought them out there to be like, oh, we got the Dodgers in town. Oh hell yeah, we're gonna especially in Philly. That's probably until October, I believe, is the only time we're gonna play in Philly. Philly fans are gonna show out, and the Phillies are gonna want to be like, we want to show out against the Dodgers in our hometown. Let's fucking do this, guys. It's Dodger weekend. Let's go. They're gonna show out, and then the kids, like you said, Boyd, Brown. We didn't even get to Imanaga. No Justin Steele. Like, was Jameson Taillon pitch on Sunday? Is that I'm tripping?
No,
Can you let me know who pitched on Sunday?
Yeah, it's Colin Ree pitched on Sunday.
Dude,
Yeah.
these kids coming up, dude, they're fucking like, oh, we get to play the Dodgers. Let's go. Like, I remember my buddies in high school that loved to pitch against certain guys. They were like, oh, I want to pitch against Canyon. Oh, I can't wait to pitch against Rancho. I want Rancho. And they'd bring it out. Like, they wanted that. These kids wanted it, dude, and I gotta give them props, man. They shut us out. They literally gave us the biggest ass whooping in Dodger Stadium history on Saturday. It's insane. And like you said, like our offense definitely deserves its criticism, especially since, you know, our big guys go 2 for 10 and Teo has 2 hits, like the same equal amount as 3 guys. Like, it's unacceptable. Teo and Tommy, they're definitely going to be like the repeaters and stuff like that, but they can't always be that way. They need to definitely. The rest of the lineup needs to figure it out, and that kind of happened a little bit in the Colorado series, which obviously it's Colorado, poor guys, but fucking you got to do that.
Yep.
I have nothing else after Saturday, man. It's a shit show, 16-0, man. There's not much for us to go off and look at.
Now Sunday's game, you were there.
Sunday's game, I was there, man. It was first game of the year. It was nice. It was with family and stuff like that. Nothing a little ice cold Michi wouldn't fucking help you with the cruda from the night before, especially the 16-0 taste. But the Dodgers drop another one, 4-2 to the Cubs at home. Another Glasnow pitching performance that seemed a little shaky. He only allowed 2 runs. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. So he pitched great. He allowed a pair of home runs, 1 to PCA and 1 to. Okay, for some reason this guy hates us, but Matt Barry Bonds Bush. Like, I have no idea where the fuck this guy came from. He almost fucking had another one on Saturday. If it weren't for Pajes, he almost had a grand slam. This guy is just like, all right, you guys gonna fucking trade me? All right, cool, watch this. And they just starts just dropping dick on us, dude. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Like, and then, yeah, you allow 2 runs, and then the offense just goes dormant. Like, I don't think our top 3, I don't think Freddie played on Sunday, but Mookie and Shohei, they went hitless, I believe. Like, what are we doing?
1 for 8.
Dude, come on. And then one of them, I think we were already down 4-2 at this time, but Shohei fucking swings at the first pitch and grounds out to the second baseman. Easily, it's like, dude, what are you fucking doing? You're a leadoff hitter starting off the inning. Like, take a couple pitches, man. Like, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, and this wasn't on. Sadly, this isn't all on Glasnow. He didn't get the offense, obviously, and then Pico Armstrong hits 2 home runs on the day. What the fuck, man? Seriously? Like, it was one of those just like, oh my god, can this series just end already kind of things. And thankfully it did, 4-2, but there's not really much more to write off other than like how we had already talked about last Saturday's game, which is just the offense just wasn't there. Just wasn't there all series.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's frustrating.
Same thing, you know, like is 4-2 drop. just have Class now highlighted. It's just give him the 2 earned 7 Ks, and my boy Trident gave up another home run to Cronin Armstrong for his second of the night. Then the 8th inning, the Cubs rally, get another run in. Like I said, what we're talking about earlier at the beginning of the show was that the bats are not batting. They're not like this last week. Mookie's hit 182. Pa has 188. Teoscar 200. Even though he's been the repeater, but he's not going to be there all the time.
Pulling off a little.
So the only one really that stands out is, I believe, is Will Smith again. So have another good week, Will Smith. But
yep.
Shohei 231. Like we what are we doing? It's like the bats are cold right now, and at least for this series, right? The bats are cold, but the next series we're playing a fucking AAA team. Like it's not.
Give or take.
it's not like a big dub, And we talked about this last week.
We needed a sweep for the Rockies.
We need a sweep, and they almost fucked it up. Like we'll get into those games.
Last game.
We'll get into that like when you highlight it, but it's like, how is it that I'm disgruntled about a fucking sweep, bro? Like I felt like it's just demoralizing, Like this upcoming week we're playing, actual baseball teams, so we
got Texas and we got Chicago again, right?
Exactly.
Dude, so, Chicago's gonna want to run that shit back again in Chicago, I believe, right?
In Chicago. So there's really nothing where I could highlight where it's like it's a good thing. I've just put Glasnow's pitching stats and then just bullpen bad because we gave up another fucking lead.
Yeah,
not even a lead, but lost a game because of it.
Yeah, sums it up perfectly. I mean, Glasnow gives you 6 innings, 2 earned, 7 Ks. Like, you gotta win those, man. Like, he held him to 2. Like, what the? You want him to shut him out like Yoshi? Like, we knew coming into the season, Glasnow was gonna have some struggles because he's coming back from injury. It's the first time he's pitched in almost like half a year now, maybe more, because he was shut down in August of last year, or August or September, late in the last year. Mm-hmm. But even then, even last year, he was a little inconsistent at some parts. But you got to have the offense put 3 across or something, man. Like, and then obviously, if the bullpen blows it at that point, it's not Glasnow's fault. But this goes as a loss on Glasnow's record, and it's like, it shouldn't have been. It's like, what are we doing, offense? Like, it's frustrating. Because you and I both know, we saw the offense at the end of the postseason, and especially all year long, this offense is capable of so much more, but it's like, the no-hitting is contagious, and these guys chalk it up as, all right, well, as long as we're good by October, it's fine. It's like, you guys are going to be lucky to even get to October at this pace, man, because the way the Padres and D-backs are playing, even the Giants.
Yeah, we were third. Man. We were third. I think right now it says we're second, but we were third in the fucking
standings.
In the standings.
And we know, like, we're not, like, saying the season's over and stuff like that, but it's like we talked about this a couple weeks ago maybe. You're going to look back on, like, some of these series and think, like, damn, this was a lot closer than it should have been. We really should have taken 2 out of 3 in Washington or in Philly. Like, the ones that you let just get away. Should have taken those. Oh, we should have won that series at home against the Cubs. You dropped 2 out of 3 at home, back-to-back nights, and one of them is, like, a generational ass-whooping. Like, what is going on here? Like, you're going to look back at these, like, and we're going to be like, oh, fuck, man. Because we're always like, oh, shit, we need to win this, and then we need the Diamondbacks to lose just so we can clinch this, the magic numbers. It's like, dude, put them away early, and you could bank in the rest at the end of the year.
Exactly.
It's like they're trying to cram for a fucking exam the night before.
Yeah, I mean, so we dropped the Cubs series. That was three straight series that we dropped in a row. Other teams that are they're shoving. Padres, they've looked phenomenal so far. I've watched a couple of their games. Arizona is creeping back up. San Francisco is, like I said, the wild card, but then Colorado comes into town.
Yep. All right, man. Well, Colorado, the Dodgers handle business, end up sweeping the Colorado Rockies, which is what they should have done, and which is what you and I predicted. But Dustin May, man. Dustin May coming back from over that's his dog, baby. Coming back, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 7 Ks. in a 5-3 dub, and Mookie and Shohei both have a pair of homers. Love to see it. That's what you want to see. They end up winning 5-3 the first game. They do what they do, man. Like, Dustin May is looking awesome, man. It's looking like all the time we were giving him off. Hey, buddy, get healthy. We're going to need you later. And he's arguably our second best pitcher in the rotation right now. Arguably. Because with how Glasnow's been inconsistent, granted, on Sunday, it wasn't his fault that the offense didn't spark up. He did his thing. But Dustin May, man, his stuff is looking electric, man. This guy's throwing a wiffle ball out there. It's insane.
Dude, the fucking, like, the way that spin that he has, like, for his sweeper, and,
Nasty.
like, it's just disgusting.
It's nasty, man. You can't teach that. Like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with that, man? That'll probably have Babe Ruth shit his fucking pants.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, nothing much from that. Like I said, Shohei and Mookie hit their homers. They do what they do. Another solo shot from Shohei. Love to see it. Great. Dave Roberts adamant that he's not going to take him out of the leadoff spot. And it's like, what are we fucking doing, man? Like, he's not going to take pitches. Why have him lead off?
Yeah, I mean, that's your role when you're the leadoff hitter.
I think Mookie's a better leadoff hitter. He's a better natural leadoff hitter. Because Mookie takes pitches. Mookie, I think, has a better eye than Shohei. Granted, Shohei's got a lot more pop, like, than Mookie, especially now that Mookie's getting a little older. But, man, like, if you're going to be swinging at first pitches and stuff like that, man, prefer to have a runner on with you when you do that, man, and especially if someone as good as Mookie. But they got the job done 5-3. Can't complain much. Dustin May looks great. Offense looks like it's kind of picking up a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, like how just to piggyback on you, Dustin May shoves. That's my dog, future All-Star. Banda gives up a home run again. Banda's not looking. He's not looking great to start off this year. I know it's still early, but he has a 5 ERA already.
Yeah.
Shohei hits a solo shot. Mookie gets a 2-run. Will Smith 2 for 3. Then a lot of offers in the rest of the lineup, which it's literally the top 4. So try to do quick math: 2, 4, 6, 9, 13, 16. So top lineup goes 9 for 16. Did I do that right? Yeah, 9 for 16. Everybody is after that. After the fourth hitter, it's just oh. So once again, we're playing against a AAA team. That's why we can get away with this shit, like doing that. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, this is not hitting is just atrocious. We, like I said, the top 4 guys figured it out. We take the dub. Good to go. Good to go. Dustin May shoves. That's all I got for that game.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, get the dub, and then we move into Tuesday, which is a glorified bullpen game, and came the return of Landon Knack, who he's been criticized on this show a little bit. I think he's perfectly fine for what he is. If he's going to be a 4-inning bullpen guy, like, I'll take it. He's not going to give us... He's not going to be an ace. Like, you and I both know Landon Knack's not going to be an ace. And he goes 4 innings, pitches pretty well, and then it's just a bullpen game after that, and the bullpen just fucking shoves. Bullpen kept him to fucking borderline nothing, I believe, up until...
Yeah. Landon Knack only gave up the runs that...
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Landon Knack gave up the 2, and that was it. Like, I'm okay with that. And it was a 5-1. Dodgers win 6-2. Will Smith, more RBIs, man. Just take them all, man. It looks like Will Smith was our fucking player of the week from this week, not counting Yamamoto. But, man, Will Smith finding the bat a little bit more, man, and we need that too, especially, like, more in the middle part of the lineup. I'll take it. It's nothing much more to write off on. Again, AAA team, we're doing what we're supposed to do. Bullpen showed out the way it should have been against fucking Washington that one day.
Yeah.
This is the bullpen game we were looking for. Nothing much for me to write off on, man.
Yeah, same thing here. Will Smith, batting wise, he is the Dodger Player of the Week, which it's like I said, he's gotten 2 so far. So like I said last time, I'm like, that's probably the only time. But like you said, you're like, well, hopefully it's not. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Hopefully it's not. But he did really good this week. Goes 2 for 5. It's a 3-run shot. Or was it a 3-run shot? Yeah, 3-run shot. Knack, I have no comment towards him. I do not want to me because he just could throw a ball. Probably what is he top off at 94, 95? If that
Something like that, man. He's just there.
Yeah, it's just so it gives us the 2 runs. We take the dub. Colorado's 3-14 at this point of the season. So
14,
like I said, it's like up until that point, I'm like, okay, a sweep is gonna be on the way. I'm good. And then here comes Wednesday's game, which you were there as well.
Wednesday's game was a fucking. You want a heart attack and a fucking half, man. Jesus. So, Bobby Miller's season debut. And I was hoping it would be a redemption season for Bobby, who looked great in 23. He was our number 2 starter in 23. 24, falls off a fucking cliff, man. Like, it's so sad to see his downfall. Comes in the first start of 2025. Pitched great. First inning, he allows a run, some shoddy defense. Pages tried fucking catching a ball with his glove and fucking just dropped it. He allows 1 run, fine, whatever. And then the fucking bats came alive in the first inning. Oh my goodness. And I saw my first Shohei home run in person. This man damn near hit that bitch to Pasadena. Oh my fucking God, bro. And I'd never heard a ball be so loud off the bat live before. It was crazy. Solo shot to start off the scoring, ties it up. If you can, try and find the Rockies announcers when he hits it, and he's like, well, tie game now. It's so just demoralizing because they're like, fuck, just like that. And then Freddie comes up right after Mookie, hits another solo shot. Dodgers are in business. Dodger Stadium's rocking, man. And then we end up putting up 7 in that inning. It even has Austin Barnes hit a fucking RBI that inning, man. It's crazy. It's like you're thinking, all right, here we go. We're going to rout this team. 7-1 after the first. Bobby Miller kind of settles in. And then, I want to say it was like the 4th inning. He loses it. Gives up a grand slam with some runners on. And at that point, I was like, dude, we better not fucking choke this game right now. Ends up being an 8-7 final. The bats end up coming alive. We end up starting to put it away a little bit more. Rockies made it close. Man. And I think we may have taken them too lightly, obviously. But Vesia came in to pitch. We had, I don't think Trinan pitched. Tanner Scott came in, shut the door, did his thing. Trying to remember who. Oh, Kasperius came in. Kasperius came in first. Then it was Vesia. I can't remember who else. I think it was just those 3. So I know you probably have the box score.
Yeah, so Bobby Miller for 3, Banda for 1, Kasperius for 3,
Banda for 1.
And then Vesia and Scott to finish off the game. Kasperius also had an earned run as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you let one of these get away, you kind of just... It was another glorified bullpen game. You got Bobby Miller out there pitching and stuff like that, man, hoping he could bounce back. And it sucks because Landon Eck and Bobby Miller were both DFA'd optioned this week. Both, like, immediately right after each other starts. Really unfortunate, but honestly, like... I do have a question that I'm going to ask you about like that, but honestly, I need Bobby to figure it out, man. He was pitching great in AAA from what I read. Pitching great in AAA, and then he just gets here, and then after the first inning, kind of settles in, but then loses it. Man. It's like, it's hard to see, man, because there's such high hopes for the kid, and he just can't seem to kind of just dial it in, like consistently at least.
The thing is, though, is that I actually was told a stat by my dad that because I didn't catch the game, I was working, and that even on the Dodgers broadcast, they said last year, 2024, when Bobby Miller pitched, that his fastball, the batting average on his fastball was like 300 plus. Like, it was like 330, 340. And that's from the Dodgers broadcast, which, teams try to, the broadcast, tries to make sure they're not, I guess, flaming, quote unquote, their players, but he has no zip. It doesn't matter if you throw 100 or 115. I know that's not possible, but still, baseball players, these professionals are going to catch up to it. And if you have no movement and it's just flat, dude, he's not a pitcher. He could just throw hard. That's the thing. And last year, his first start of the year, That's when he had like 11 Ks. Like he had like a phenomenal. And then after that, it just went
I was at
fucking
the game,
downhill.
actually.
Oh yeah, you were at that one?
I was at that game actually. It was opening week. I think it was the second game.
Yeah.
I was there actually, dude. He looked awesome, and I was like, oh great, picking up straight from last year. Let's go. And then just lost it. Like, the insane drop off. Like I don't know what it is, and it is unfortunate, man, because he's young. You hope he rights the ship because he's another homegrown talent guy. He's not someone we traded for or signed. Like, you just hope he kind of figures it out, man. It just sucks to see sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though too is that like, I don't know, like, especially because of what we have coming back. Like, do you think that they should try to like just package him somewhere? Because like he's not gonna be like even just like in the rotation. Oh shit! Hold on, give me 1 second.
You're good. You're good.
Stream. Okay. All right, we're good now. All right. So, like I was
Good?
saying,
Okay.
yeah, dude, like it's like because then you're just gonna have a Michael Bush situation where you're just having him in AAA the whole time, his whole career.
Yeah.
There's no room for him.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. No, it's unfortunate. I get you, man. And I think that's the whole reason why we went after Sasaki and Snell, just as an insurance policy, I believe. Like, you have to make sure, like, you can't hope that he pans out. You don't have that luxury, especially with the roster that you have built. You got to win with that talent now. You can't just have another waste year with Shohei, Mookie, Teo. They're all going to get a year older next year. You can't be like, oh, we're going to experiment and see if Bobby Miller figures it out. No, you got to win these games.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put your best product forward. And I agree 100%. I think there's going to be a package deal for us to send Bobby Miller. He'll be one of them. I'm not sure who else, but I think we're going to try and go get Luis Robert from the White Sox.
Yeah.
I think so.
Hopefully Munson.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was like, hopefully. Nah, man. He won't be, sadly. No, you know who it will be probably? Probably be Outman.
I'm not mad at that either.
They're going to want an outfielder back. I'm not either, man. I mean, there's just no room for Outman out there, man. Like, I'd rather have Conforto than James Outman. I mean, hopefully he figures it out. It's not looking too bright, but hopefully Pajes figures it out. But if you can get a Luis Robert, you can move Pajes to the bench or have him be like an off day. You just hope that Luis Robert has his injury stuff figured out and he comes healthy. Because if it is, where do you plug him in? Like, where do you have him in the lineup? Do you have him behind Teo? Do you have him No, you can't put him in front of Shohei to lead off.
You're
Where would
talking
you
about
put him? Like,
Luis
he'd be like
Robert?
sixth. Luis Robert.
Yeah. Well, we would have to restructure the top part of the lineup then, because like he's gonna have to
I think
be,
so.
He's gonna have to be either one or two.
That'd be insane, because that means dropping Mookie. That means dropping Shohei. And Dave Roberts is adamant about not dropping Shohei from the leadoff spot. I'm sure that'll change if we were to get someone like a Luis Robert. But yeah, man, it's something to like kind of look forward to, guys. I guess talks were tabled. There was rumors that that trade talks have been discussed, and I think the good thing is, with how bad the White Sox are and with how bad their production is, we might be able to buy him for low than what we could have got him for last year or the year before that. Well, I just hope that we get him before another contender does.
Well, even the package that they could offer, like, you put Pajes in that shit. Like, you put one of the outfielders, either Pajes or Outman, a pitching prospect, Bobby Miller, boom, and then like a player to be named later, whatever, all that shit, like
some double A guy or something.
Exactly, yeah. So that would be my mindset. Like, you put in one of them, whether they like Pajes or Outman more. Okay, perfect. Bobby Miller, boom. He needs probably a fresh start. Maybe he just needs blah blah blah, and somewhere where he could actually pitch, like consistently, like as in the major leagues. I'm saying, at least
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I think I'd speak for all Dodger fans. Like, I would be 100% with that. Like, and then
I would be too.
Dave Roberts would have to figure out the lineup, but honestly, like, because there's no way you put Luis Roberts below the three spot.
I don't think so. Not with that potential. I think fuck. See, but the thing is, like, if you do, let's say you put Mookie leading off or Luis Robert leading off and Mookie second. You drop Shohei to the 3 spot. That sounds perfect. And then Freddie to clean up, and then Teo, and then Will Smith 6. Like, I don't know. Maybe they let him prove it first because his production's really low. I believe he's not even hitting 200 right now. He's only got like 1 home run on the year. I think you got to let him prove his spot in the lineup first. So I think like it'll be our usual 1 through 5s where it'll be like Shohei, Mookie, Freddie, Teo, Will, and then maybe Luis Robert, or maybe you throw Conforto then Robert. Like, we'll have to see. Maybe he'll have to earn his way in the lineup and stuff like that. But it's definitely something to look forward to. That's definitely one of the big trade candidates because at that point, you could give a shit who's at third, man. You got Luis Robert manning down center, and it's even better. And now even talk about Tommy Edman. Yeah. Like, Tommy Edman's buried in that lineup right now just because it's so packed at the top. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. But that seems to be like the one that might make the most sense. And if that's the case, then you move Tommy Edman back to second. Muncy stays at third. Yeah, that's pretty much what you got going on. I'd just be curious as to what they offer, but I think you and I are correct. Gonna have to do something with like at least a pitcher that's gonna get shipped over there, especially someone like a Bobby Miller or it's not gonna be a Roki or someone like maybe Landon Knack. I'm not sure, but Bobby Miller would definitely be a key piece of that and definitely one of the outfielders going forward. But that's our recap for the games. We do have a series starting today. Do we start at 7 o'clock?
We start at 5.
5. Okay, so within the next couple hours or so, we are going to have the Dodgers in Texas for 3 games, right?
Yeah, so there'll be 3 games set against Texas, and then just 2 games set against Chicago, and then by next Friday we'll be playing Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh.
No, in LA.
Oh, at home. Okay, perfect. So what are the days off? So we play 3 in Texas. Off Monday?
Off Monday and off Thursday.
Off Monday? Dude, that sucks. But a lot of travel days.
That's the thing. Me and my pops were talking about that. Like, I think they gave this first month they gave them a shitload of days off because of the going to the Tokyo doing this for the Tokyo series. But the thing is that we all play 162 games, so we know that later in the year it's gonna be really heavy. Mm-hmm. You know, because everybody gets the same amount of days off, same amount of fucking play the same amount of games. So
exactly.
I'm not a big fan of the I like having Monday and Wednesday off in the same week.
Monday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, last year that was always the thing. We always had Monday off. Monday was always our travel day because we'd finish up our Sunday game, whether it be a 1 o'clock game or a Sunday night baseball game, and then we travel or something like that. I'm okay with it. I mean, take your time off, boys. Like, you're gonna need it, especially since a nice little travel day to are the Dodgers Sunday night baseball? Or no?
No, they play at 11.
Jeez, that's awful. That fucking sucks. But yeah, take the travel day, take the rest. We're gonna have our hands full with Texas this week. They're a very tough team. They're very scrappy. Corey Seager just hit his 100th home run yesterday, man. We miss you, Corey, every day. Yeah, don't fucking ever think otherwise.
100 already with Texas?
No. It wasn't with Texas. Oh, it's 100 career.
100 career? Okay.
100 career, yeah. Thankfully, yeah. But we miss you, Corey, every single day. Or is it 100 with Texas? No. It might be 100 with Texas, man.
Because I feel like, because I thought I saw that. I feel like for Corey that like he would already had to hit 100, like in his career in general.
That's a good point, actually. Let me see. I had it on the old Twitter right here where he fucking hit it. Corey Seager, nope. Goddamn. Okay. Fuck, man. Yeah, I mean that seems about right because he's been in Texas for a minute.
Yeah, I mean it's been a bit since he's left, you know. Not bio. I'll pull it up right now, but
thank you, man.
We're gonna go. Because he has 204 home runs in total.
Okay, yeah, so he hit 100 with Texas. Jeez, man, that's insane. Good for him, man. I just hope he stays healthy, man. He's definitely one of the more talented, like, gifted shortstops in baseball. Mm-hmm. He's got such a pretty swing, and he's got a phenomenal power, man. Like, it's insane how fast his ball jumps off his bat.
Hey, man, and the thing is like how we were talking about earlier, like, with the whole thing with the pitching, like, they're gonna be sending their everybody's gonna try to shove.
Yeah,
Look,
we got DeGrom tonight.
Tonight we got DeGrom. Tomorrow we have Evaldi, and then
shit.
What is it? Sunday? Is it I don't know how to say his fucking name. Tyler Mahali? I don't know.
Tyler Maley. Yeah.
Why
yeah,
the
it's like
fuck would they spell it like that? Anyway,
I don't know. Yeah, it's okay, man. Yeah, it's like pronounced like Mahle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty solid with the Reds. He's with the Yankees. Yeah, I mean we're getting there
this year. Look at his fucking numbers.
We're getting their 2 dogs with Evaldi and fucking DeGrom, man. And DeGrom is definitely on a bounce back season, man. This might be really big for him, man. I mean, that's got to come alive. I mean, Globe Life Park is a very hitter-friendly park. That's just got to show out, man. I would hope that we get just something from the bottom of the lineup. More production, please.
And then against the Cubs, we got Imanaga, and Boyd again. So it's like, then next Friday we got Skeens. So it's like, we're getting everybody, like, you know, like, they have to fucking come and win. They have to win the series at least against Texas, and then split in Chicago. Just 1-1.
Hopefully,
I'm okay with that.
Hopefully, man. All right. What do you? Well, obviously now, what are you looking for? I'm gonna ask you a question. It might be a little fun game. I'm not gonna ask you. You can't give me an obvious answer. Who is hitting a home run against Texas this weekend?
Someone's gonna hit a home run this weekend in Texas.
You can't say like Shohei or Mookie.
No,
we're not doing it.
No. Fat man, get on your horse and hit a fucking dinger.
I was about to say Muncy hits his first this weekend, man.
Yes, I'm gonna go with that.
I think he's gonna get it. I will agree with you, man. I will agree with you, and I think Pajes hits another. Let's hopefully he does. He'll be getting a lot of playing time. I think Pajes definitely gets another one this weekend too, man. But that kind of wraps up what we have. We'll definitely have more getting ready for you guys for Friday against the Pirates. That's gonna be a fun one. But against the Cubs, you gotta beat the shit out of them, man. In Chicago, you gotta get some get back from what they did to you last time.
Yep.
It's just as simple as that, man. And with the Rangers, fucking bring out the sticks. Bring out the sticks and let's fucking hit, boys.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. And that'll transition us into our next section, the Laker Minute. And take it away, brother.
Laker Minute brought to you by Cholo Tears Podcast. All right, guys. So Friday, let me pull this up real quick. Friday, the Lakers secured the 3rd seed against Houston. So then Sunday's game, the last game of the season, they let all the little youngsters play. Bronny started the game. They got their ass with Portland, but that game does not matter. What matters is that we're matching up against Minnesota. Now, this one was the worst case scenario for me. I do not like matching up against Minnesota because Anthony Edwards is a dog. I understand, we're going to see, the playoff Luka, LeBron coming back, in the playoffs again. And it's going to be interesting. Austin Reeves, like I said, he's turned around so much this season, has blossomed into a third star, if you want to say, for the Lakers. The biggest thing is that we have to contain Anthony Edwards. Like, that is the biggest thing. Because this guy, like, bro, he's a reincarnated Jordan, at least mentality-wise. He's just insane, bro. Like, watching his playoff run last year and, like, him talking shit and he backs it up is crazy. Blazy said Austin Reeves top 5 coldest white boys. Yes, he is. He is insane.
Right now he is, yeah.
But the biggest thing is that we're going to go against Rudy Gobert, which is a 2-time, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. But what is the good thing about that is that with the rotation, because you have Reeves, you have LeBron, you have Luka, and then we'll probably put Vanderbilt in there, and then Rui, right? So at least with Vanderbilt, he'll be the one that's trying to lock down Anthony Edwards. So then you go for the Minnesota side. You got Julius Randle. I don't know if DiVincenzo's starting for them because I got to see how their top 5 has been this whole year. But look, you have DiVincenzo, Nasri coming off the bench. It's going to be, to me, it's going to be a very big, long series. What I want is Lakers in 6. That's my heart. That's what I want. Logically speaking, I could see it going to 7 in Minnesota. But
Wow.
on Saturday, I'm gonna do tomorrow, during the playoffs, which I work during the week, so it's gonna be a little tough. I do want to do a pregame and a postgame, so I'll be streaming that. Maybe like a 10, 15 minute segment. Talk about it, go into depth more about the series. Postgame, same thing. Talk about the game. Just because it's the playoffs, I want to get on top of that as well. But yeah, playoffs start Saturday's first game in LA, and let's see if we can take them, baby.
I'll take it, man.
Lakers.
Yep. Go Lakers, baby. We love it. We love it. I'll definitely be probably be rocking my Laker jersey on Friday next week, man. Get ready for the weekend and stuff like that. I think it'll come down to our 3-point shooting, dude. We're just gonna have to make our shots, honestly. Have to definitely make our shots. Gobert is not a great off-ball defender, so I definitely think like we could definitely take advantage of that. Definitely don't try and battle him at the rim, man. He's gonna pack us out at the rim. It's gonna be too much. But Reeves, Luka, Braun, get your threes ready, man.
Yes, sir.
Go, kids. Let's go, boys. And nothing going on with the Raiders this week. I will try and have a reaction to the draft pick if I am at a place where I can record some sort of reaction and stuff like that. But I will definitely have something live reaction to our draft pick as soon as I find out what it is. I will be at a wedding on Thursday, but we'll definitely be back on Friday to get a little bit more in depth about the draft pick, about what it means for the Raiders. Well, it's draft day, man. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable what's going to happen. We might take Genty. We might take Shador. We might trade back. Who knows what's going to happen? But Raider fans, let us know. DM us. Who do you guys want us to take in the draft with the 6th pick? Do you want us to trade back? Should we trade up for Cam Ward? It seems like we're not going to be able to trade up for Cam Ward, but what would your ideal package be for that? Just so much going on, man. Just looking forward to get ready to talk some more ball on Friday. And like Anthony said, he's going to have a live pregame, postgame little stream after the Lakers. He'll probably upload it to
I'll do it on YouTube.
what's it called? Do it on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, a quick little 15 minutes, post game stuff like that. That's more his repertoire and stuff. But other than that, and got any plans for the weekend, brother?
It's Easter weekend, so I know we're gonna get together on Sunday. Nothing too crazy, but today we'll be getting late in the stream, and I also have an announcement for the gamers, so it'll be good. But nothing too much, man. Like it's just hopefully just a little chill ass weekend. How about yourself?
Yeah, same thing, brother. Just Easter weekend, gonna chill with some fam, lounge around, try and catch as much of the Dodgers as much as possible. Just taking it to be like a little relaxing weekend, man, because this last weekend put my liver through hell, man. So I'm trying to like take it easy right now, man.
Oh, actually, because I think Blizzy's still in the chat right now. He wanted to see like what was your thoughts on Saturday about all the fights? Like anything,
oh hell yeah,
anything highlighted? Like we still have some time here, so anything you want to go over? Just a side segment.
You know, you're cool. Yeah, the fights were sick. Fights were fucking sick. Like from early prelims on to the main event. The main event, obviously, one fight of the night. You have Alexander Volkanovski at 37, reclaiming the 145 title in a fucking dogfight against Diego Lopez. Absolute banger, man. Dude. Lopez is a dog. Love it. Highly recommend if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. Go rewatch it. Paddy Pimblett just beating the brakes off Michael Chandler was something I wasn't expecting. But it's looking like we're headed towards the whole Michael Chandler's washed kind of narrative, and I think that's probably the case. Homie's just been through too many wars, and it definitely looks like it's catching up to him. Paddy Pimblett, welcome to the top 5. You got one more win and you got a title shot, man. Like, just get ready for that. And so many other different fun matchups you can have for Paddy going forward that I think you make a banger of a fight with anyone in the top 5 with him, and you could also have him fight Ilya Topuria, which is my dog. Fuck with Ilya heavy. And then, of course, we got Gian Silva choking out a Nazi for fucking, yeah, man. He choked out Bryce Mitchell and just absolutely just played with him, beat his ass, choked him unconscious. What more can you ask for, man? And just the prelims were awesome. Dan Ige getting a weird stoppage over Sean Woodson. Looked like it would be an early stoppage, but my boy Dan Ige getting his fucking money, getting his bonus. Gotta love to see it. There's no fights this weekend, so definitely going to be a lot more of a chill Saturday, but we got WrestleMania, so little kid in me might show out a little bit.
Blizzy said, Ilya kills Paddy. I'd rather him fight Charles.
Oh no, man! I can't have my two bad bitches fight each other, man. I can't have Charles versus Ilya, man. I can't do that. I will cry either way because someone's got to lose. But and I also don't want to see Patty possibly beat the shit out of Charles, man. I don't know how much Charles has left in the tank, but definitely something that I think would be a great pick. And because I also don't want Patty fighting Gaethje or Poirier, man. Those guys are too long at the end of the tooth, man.
There's a Ian Gary versus Carlos Pratos tomorrow for a fight night.
Praches. No, it's the week after, man.
Oh, it's the week after?
It's the week after. Yeah, there's no fights this weekend because TKO, which is the parent company of the UFC and WWE, they're not gonna have them conflict with WrestleMania, man. So there's no fights this weekend.
That makes sense. Because WrestleMania is a two-parter, right? They have a Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, man. Yeah, so they're not gonna have the UFC conflict with WrestleMania. They probably told Dana to be like, hey man, take this weekend off. Like you'll be back next weekend. So most likely that's probably the case. But yeah, next weekend is Praches and Ian Gary, and that's gonna be a banger of a fucking card. Actually, no, not a banger of a card. Banger of a main event. It's an alright card. I want Praches to win. He's exciting. His camp, the Fighting Nerds, they're really exciting. They're probably one of the best things I have going for MMA. But Ian Gary might just take him down and just fucking dry hump him on the ground for fucking 25 minutes.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is, man. It's just MMA. Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, like, as we, we're going to be mainly, with our three teams, but we also could have segments, especially like if big fights. I'm very casual with it. I know RJ is more into it. But yeah, we could definitely get into those as well. Just let us know in the comments and, feedback, DM us, anything. Like, if there's any feedback or anything else that you guys feel like that we should be sharing as well, we're more than welcome to, to look at it, discuss it, and go from there. But I know also like UFC, it brings a big crowd. A lot of people are into it. I know RJ, he's very into it as well. Mm-hmm. So as we get into like bigger events, we could definitely dive into that as well.
I'm down for that, guys. Yeah, guys. DM us questions on Instagram, man. Be questions about the Lakers, Raiders, Dodgers. You got UFC questions. We'll do our best to answer it. Like, always ask us questions. Like, we don't always have to wait to the Twitch chat. So, guys, ask us questions, whatever it may be. We'll get you guys questions next live stream. We'd love to answer your questions, man. That's what makes the show a lot more fun, and we'd love to have viewer interaction and stuff like that. So, guys, please DM us. And don't forget, like, post, share, subscribe, do whatever you guys can for the channel. We are trying to grow it, baby steps. But the more we do it, the more product we throw out there, the more we're able to kind of just grow our product as well.
100%. If you haven't followed us already on our actual Instagram, it's Cholo Tears Pod. It's gonna be down below. Once again, all our socials are gonna be below. RJ's, myself. Thank you guys for the YouTube side. Thank you guys for the Spotify side. We really enjoy this. Me and him, at least we talked about it. I look forward to Fridays so much because I get to I genuinely love doing this. I actually do love doing this. Yeah. Any questions? Well, not any questions, but we got to make sure it's good for the stream,
Yeah, exactly, man. We're not going to... Don't ask us what our favorite porn stars are, man, because you can't be having that shit right there, man.
But
fuck.
Anything else, RJ?
Nah, man, I'm good. It's just excited to go hang out with the fam and stuff like that, man. Just great weekend. Just thank you guys for listening. We always appreciate your patronage more than anything, guys. Like, you guys no idea how much you guys mean to us more than anything, man. Honestly, like, even if we're listening for, like, 5 people, we love you 5 people. We love our 30-plus followers, stuff like that on Instagram. We appreciate you guys just always tuning out and supporting us more than anything, guys.
Yes, couldn't say it better. Couldn't say it any better. Guys, once again, we appreciate it. We'll be live again next Friday at 2:30. I will have I'll have a segment on the Lakers tomorrow night, pregame and postgame. And then we'll go from there. I'll try to do a postgame during the week just because I get off at a weird time. So I'll definitely get that taken care of as well. Even if I do I record it on my phone and I post it on YouTube. We'll go from there. But once again, thank you guys for sharing your time, taking out of your day. And we'll see you next Friday. Peace out.